What up, you guys? So I hope you like this video today. So the topic of discussion is you are being lied to about your reality, and here's how we can fix it. So a lot of you guys, you're probably my age. I'm 19 years old. You graduate high school, right? And you're a little lost. You're unsure on what you should do, right? So what does society tell you? Well, society tells you, all right, graduate, go to college, get a job, get a degree, etc. But here's the thing you guys don't even notice, right? When they were telling you, go do your math assignment, and you did the math assignment, did you ever feel happy? Because I know I didn't. You didn't even feel happy doing the math assignment. So how could you find joy in doing a 9-to-5 job they told you to? If you couldn't even find joy in the little thing, like Jesus said, how are you going to find joy in the big things, right? So then you start to think about it more, dude. If they lied to you about the simple things like that would give you happiness and that would give you fulfillment, what else are they lying to you about, right? So I'll give you an example, right? This dude I watched called Zerka, he said this. If you go on Instagram, etc., and let's say you're poor, right? You make, I don't know, $400 a month, and you live in like a freaking apartment, etc., and you're barely getting by, right? You go on Instagram and you scroll on TikTok or whatever. You see Andrew Tate, he's rich, he's in a Lamborghini, or you see some rich dude in a Lamborghini, right? Your mind, you're gonna disassociate yourself. Your brain's gonna instantly go, I can't achieve that. The reason I can't achieve that is because I'm in this state. So now you've created an identity around a lower vibrational state, a lower state of being like poorer. You've created your own vibration around it. And a lot of people don't realize that. And that's why you see a lot of things like when you see, let's say, a father and then another father and another father, they've all abandoned their child, right? And it's created this cycle. We have to think to yourself, logically, that doesn't make sense. But then if you tap into the spiritualness of it, right? You're coding your own genetics, your own frequencies are being coded so that your identity has became the child who's been abandoned. So you're gonna pass it on to your child and he's gonna have the same identity. And you know who the dude who breaks it, you know who it is? It's the rebellious soul. That's why a lot of people, they fear rebellion. Because rebellion is what overtakes unrighteousness and what brings in what is just. And people do not realize that, guys. If you truly understood that, the fact that rebellion conquers, and to conquer is where you can bring the righteousness. If you understand that, then you understand the keys to this universe. A lot of people do not realize this. This is why whenever people pop off and they become successful, people hate it because they go, but society told me if I did this, then good things would happen to me. So why is there this dude who does not follow the rules at all? Why is he becoming blessed? And why am I not? It doesn't make sense. Well, that's the thing. It's not supposed to make sense. You guys see, we're always thinking on this physical time frame. But what is the universe? It is spiritual. So we should think on a spiritual time frame. Let me give you an example. If I have a lucid dream, right? In a lucid dream, let's say I tell myself, I want to fly. I will begin to fly. I will fly. But at the same time, if I'm in the physical world and I tell myself, I want to get up, I won't get up. Why? Because in this physical realm, there's the barrier of time. And time is what blocks things from manifesting. So let's say in the lucid dream, I think I want to fly, I instantly fly. But in the physical realm, I think I want $1 million, I can't instantly get the $1 million. You know why that is? Because time is going to say you have to wait. And while we're waiting for time, that's when we lose the $1 million idea. We lose the $1 million seed because while we're waiting for the blessing, doubt creeps in. And doubt makes it so we no longer want to fly. So we go from here to here to here to here. And there's nothing set forward, nothing set straight. So we can't manifest anything. So you have to take something, whatever it is. Let's say you want to be a sprinter. Every day you have to sprint. If you think in your head every day, I'm the greatest sprinter, I am the best sprinter, best believe me, your physical actions will start to manifest that. That is why people say journaling is so powerful. Because in journaling, you write down what you truly desire, and then your subconscious will go, okay, we're going to gear ourselves toward that, we're going to bicycle towards it, and we're going to achieve it. If people understood this, I still have to understand it myself because I look at myself, there's a lot that I have yet to achieve because of my own doubt. And guys, this thing, that's why I make these videos. I want the dude working at freaking Costco, the dude working at McDonald's. I want you guys to understand. I don't want these billionaire gurus, dude. None of us can relate to them, these millionaire gurus, because they're not average people like us. But you have to be in the ideal state of, I am not an average person. I am a great mind in average circumstances. Speak good things to you and they shall come. They shall manifest some way or another. They shall just somehow, like, it'll come, guys. Trust me. Like, if I'm watering a plant, right? And I believe, okay, the plant will come, the water's coming, the sun's coming. The plant, when it sprouts up, the plant might not be fully just like 10 berries as I thought it would have 10 berries. It might have 8 berries. It might have 7 berries. But believe this, the plant will grow, the plant will sprout. So let's say I say to myself, I want to make $1 million, right? I might think I'm going to be a salesman, and I try my very best to be a salesman. But I don't become a salesman. But you know what I do become? I become a trader, right? I become a day trader. And I make the $1 million day trading because I truly believe some way or another I was going to get there. I was going to get there. It's the same thing with relationships. Let's say you have a girlfriend, right? Let's say you're trying to get a girlfriend. You must believe in your heart, I will get this girl somehow, some way or another. And before you know it, maybe you thought you were going to ask her out to freaking prom, right? But that didn't happen. Maybe you two were just on a call and everything just came together. Guys, you have to think about it, right? When Jesus said in the Bible, whatever you say in my name, you shall achieve, he meant that. That basically him saying this physical reality shall manifest in the spiritual, or this spiritual reality shall manifest in the physical. So physically, if we feel tired, gluttonous, etc., both go hand in hand. If we feel all those things, spiritually, we're going to feel weak, and vice versa. Spiritually, if we feel weak, even if we're physically strong, we might cheat in our diet a little. So guys, I love these videos. You know, I was going to be a dude who make conspiracy videos. I was going to do all those things. And I realized the fact is, let me speak from my heart. My heart is telling me to tell you guys those things. I've been researching for the past hours and I've realized the fact that a lot of men, they don't get these messages. You've been planted, you've been programmed, you've been lied to. And I know it's hard to accept at first. At first you deny it, then you get angry, because that's what I did. And then you go hide and you go cry somewhere and you just go drown yourself away from society. But understand that is part of the phase of acceptance. To accept something, you have to understand the fact that you're wrong, and to be wrong hurts. So it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be right. And that's what I hope you guys enjoy. Please follow, like, share. God bless, take care, and thank you. I love you guys. Let's go.